How's it going, guys? And welcome back to part 3 of my Q&A series. And today we have another few questions from you guys. So again, appreciate it. We're kind of coming to the end of them though. So if you have any more for me, make sure to drop them in the comments below. And let's get into it. Best competitive esports to watch and most memorable win or loss in esports. So it's kind of like a two-part question from Jordy. And it's also a good question because best competitive esport to watch. So I've only ever really kind of got into Call of Duty esports. Now I've watched a little bit of Counter Strike and a tiny, and I mean like a tiny bit of like League of Legends. I've never really watched anything else. Rocket League. I mean, there is games that I've watched esport wise, but Call of Duty was always my thing. So Call of Duty was always what I focused on when it came to watching. So, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is 100% at the top of my list for the best esport to watch. I think Call of Duty Advanced Warfare brought something that Call of Duty's never seen before, which was one, it was the first jetpack game for a start. A lot of people criticized jetpacks, and whenever I look back on it now, I think Advanced Warfare was possibly the best iteration of jetpacks that we ever had. And it was such a fast-paced game, and it was so fun to watch. There was never a dull moment on Advanced Warfare, so that would be it. And for my most memorable win or loss in esports, I would also have to say that it was in Advanced Warfare. It was CWL Champs 2017, and Optic Gaming played against Team Envy. These guys, I think, both these teams were like the two dominant teams throughout the entire year. Maybe not Envy, but I know Optic was like slaying the entire year. That's where the Call of Duty Dynasty team came from, which was Crimsix, Karma, Formal, and Scumpy. And their beginning team, it wasn't Karma, it was Nadeshot. But yeah, I would say CWL Champs 2017, Optic won 3-0, and they won their first ever Champs, and I was so happy to watch that because they were slaying the entire year, and they came out and they won the big tournament. So yeah. What's your love-hate game? So a thing that I love about a game and a thing that I also hate about a game. I'm going to say World of Warcraft for this one. So I love pretty much everything about World of Warcraft retail, and recently I dabbled with a little bit of classic. Now, both I enjoyed very much. The thing with the retail is, though, however, and this is kind of what I hate, but it's whatever. I just didn't really have anyone to play World of Warcraft with, and you know whenever you get into the end game of something, there's all these activities that require, more than just myself. So, yeah, and I just never had people around me. And I kind of sucked at this game too when it came to like raids, and, I never really got involved with the mythic dungeons. So, if anyone out there maybe would ever want to take me through for my first mythic dungeon, that would be cool. I'm all up for it. But yeah, that would probably be just one thing that I hate about it. That I just never had anyone to play with. So yeah. What would your dream game consist of? So I'm gonna have to say everything that I'm seeing with the up and coming MMORPG called Soulframe. I think it's everything that I could dream of in today's age. So I don't get to get on and game as much as I used to, and when I do, I want to just sink my teeth into something that I can grind. So more recently, I got back into Warframe. Soulframe is the second kind of like iteration from Warframe, same developers, it's kind of like just the same people behind it, So I would say Soulframe is that game for me. It's also in Preludes, which is kind of pre-alpha, pre-beta, whatever you want to call it, and the only way to get access to it right now and play is to sign up to their website at soulframe.com. Soulframe.com. You can sign up there and you can get your chance to play this game before it releases. It's currently in developer stages, so yeah. With this game also, I can almost like just dream and think about all the cool things that this game's going to have in a year from now, 2 years, 5 years from now. This game is going to be incredible, and I don't want anyone to sleep on it. Go check it out. Not an ad.